Now, let's talk about the differences between natural and mechanical ventilation, what these terms mean, because it's very important to be familiar with these notions. Natural ventilation is the process of pulling fresh air into a building from the outside and eliminating the vitiated air inside of it without electrically powered fans. Vitiated air means air that is no longer healthy to breathe, that contains an above limit quantity of impurities and carbon dioxide. The difference between air temperature and air pressure between inside and outside of the building helps to exhaust the vitiated air from the building through the windows or opening in the roof. From mechanical ventilation is understood a ventilation system that uses electrically powered fans to provide fresh air to rooms when the natural forces of air pressure are not enough to circulate air. Also, in human-occupied spaces, air is heated or cooled, depending on season, filtered from impurities, and in more special cases, the air is humidified or deshumidified. All these processes can be realized by an air handling unit, about which we will discuss in another lesson. And the last type of ventilation is the mixed ventilation, or it is known also as hybrid ventilation. This is when air is supplied naturally in a room and exhausted by an electrically powered fan. And here we have some schemes of these types of ventilation. The first scheme is a natural ventilation scheme through windows, where the air is supplied and exhausted through windows. In the next drawing, we have also a natural ventilation scheme, but this time the air is exhausted through a hatch in the roof. And like we've seen before, the air is supplied through a window. Here we can see a mixed ventilation scheme where the air is supplied through a door and the air is exhausted through a wall-mounted fan. And in the last drawing, we have a mechanical ventilation scheme where the air is supplied and exhausted through wall-mounted fans.